everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Ankita Mora this side. So today we are going to make a daily vlog, but the one more motive I have is to educate the female laborers, because I think in agriculture sector there are near about 70% of female laborers or female workers, but still there are some basic technical things for which women need men, like motor and all. So there's one more thing, I guess, in agriculture it isn't believed that a female can irrigate a land. In Marathi what we call like dare dharna, palta marna, all these things are not believed to be a female work to do. So I think today we are going to promote that. We are going to take the help of ladies, because there's one more aspect, that the labor cost, it is huge. So to cope up with it, I think we have to go with the affordable thing, that is female labors. They're affordable, they are energetic, they can do anything. So we'll educate them. There are some basic technical things I'll teach them, and I know, I'm very sure they'll learn it really very quick. And after that we'll meet at the same place. So go through the video, don't skip. I would appreciate if you stay till the end. Thank you. Okay, so I'm ready. I'm going outside, and labor has already started the grading of soyabean using the spiral grader, or you can also call it as gravity grader. So basically, let me tell you what the mechanism of gravity grader is. So basically, it is made up of strip sheet metals which are fitted around a central axis in spiral form, and this grader classifies a seed according to the shape and its rolling ability. You can call it seeds or grains, whatever it is, and the seeds are introduced from the top. The seeds roll faster and inclined as compared to the regular flat graders, and the orbit of round seed increases with speed on its flight around the axis and rolls the seeds from inner flight. So there are basically 3 to 4 smaller inner flights and a bigger outer flight. So when the seed rolls in enough speed, it manages to escape the inner flight and roll out to the outer flight. And in this way it grades in dirt and good grains. In some graders there are only one inner flight, in some there are 3 to 4 inner flights. So it differs from grader to grader. If you notice, the soybean has many black seed grains, and it is a soil borne disease. If you want more information about it, that why it causes, how to control it, it is basically called charcoal rot, which is a seed borne disease which is due to compaction of soil or excess moisture loss. So I'll make more videos about it. If you want, you can just let me know. Okay, so basically I was just walking through the farm, and suddenly I smelled wild roses, or desi rose what we call, and trust me, they are fab. They smell really good, and I think they also have Ayurvedic advantage of them. Like rose tea helps to combat fatigue and lethargy. It also helps in reducing, like heals depression, reducing anxiety, like promoting relaxation. I think everyone should definitely try a wild rose tea. And now we are going to irrigate this farm. It is also simultaneously being tilled with the rotary tiller or rotavator. So we are going to lay down the sprinklers in U pattern. We'll show it, or we'll see it further. But for now, these people were chopping or trimming the leaves of people tree for goats, which is helpful, which increases appetite and promotes weight gain for about like 8 to 12 labs in 1 month. So they were taking this to feed their goats. And even we have goats, but we don't chop it, because, or we don't trim it, because we believe in spirituality, that Lord Vishnu and his wife Lakshmi resides on this tree. So we cannot chop it, but these people asked for it, so we thought it was also creating a canopy, so we need to chop it. Okay, so there are 3 wells in the farm, one at the corner, one at the middle of that field, and one at the another corner. So we are going to connect it on the middle well, which connection is near the tree. And for now we have laid one sprinkler set, and I'm going to teach the ladies how to connect the sprinklers, how to join the pipes and all, because if you know that the labor problem is growing and it is a huge problem for farmers, so I think the one of the option is to educate female laborers and let them do the work. They are also affordable, they are also energetic. Okay, so this was an insisted clip which she wanted me to include in this video, and the sweet gesture of her gifting me a custard apple, it was cute. So getting back, we were taking the pipes of sprinklers to the farm. So there were three ladies, and dividing them into two pairs, one was needed. So I accompanied them with this. So what my pair was doing is we were taking the pipes to the field and we were handing it over to them, to the another pair, and then they were laying it down in the farm. So you can see this clips, they are attached to another end of another pipe. I'll show it to you further, and I'll even teach the ladies. I think it was a fun experience me doing this. It felt good. So let's hand this over to another pair. So we'll continue this, and I think all the pipes we brought it. Now I'll go and bring the sprinklers. After they arrange this in U pattern, they will also join me to bring the sprinklers.
Oh, काय हा त्या खोल्या येते ना, काय माहिती.
So finally, after we managed to bring the 60 pipes and 12 nozzles, now it's time for the ladies to learn how to join the sprinklers and to give them some basic technical knowledge. So we are going to join the sprinklers or the nozzles on the distance of two pipes. So here we'll connect the pipe, and we are not going to attach the sprinkler here. We'll connect the pipe. So here she didn't knew on which side the clip should be or the clamp should be. So basically this sprinkler set does not need two people to attach it, but because it's their first time and they didn't knew about it, so there's lots of people helping out them. So we have joined the nozzle on the second pipe. First pipe we have just attached to another one, and this is at the distance of two pipes. Okay, so here was her second time I told her about this. So basically what happens, the arch of the clip holds the neck collar of the pipe, so it should be behind the neck collar. Many times what happens is that after the second turn, like once when we irrigate a land and then when we change it or when we shift it to another, it is covered with mud. So at that time it's difficult and it's unnoticeable whether the arch is holding the neck collar of the pipe or not. So it's important to notice whether the neck collar is inside of the arch, and if the clip doesn't fit properly in the arch, so When the motor is started and the water pressure is there, then the pipe will be released and the water will start leaking. So this pipe also has rubber inside them which prevents them from leaking. So make sure when you put the nozzle or arrange the pipe, just level up the soil beneath the foot buttons of nozzle. If there is a bigger clot of soil, so just make sure you remove it, because once the water flows and it gets wet, the clot is going to break down, and if it's not leveled, then the sprinkler will tend to bend, and then it will not be able to efficiently irrigate.
काय
Okay, so this is the second set of sprinkler joining.
थांबा 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 एक मिनिट. हे पाईप असं काय सांगून गॅस तुमचा पाईप अवघड आहे बाबा. थांबा
तेच लागल ना थोड्या
जमली का
Okay, so basically here what she was doing is she was trying to move the pipe which was attached to another pipe, so it was impossible to move. So once you attach the pipe, don't move it while joining another pipe. Which pipe is free and which is not attached, move that. It will be easier to move and it will make your work more easy. Or sometimes you can even move the clips of that. If the clip is loose, you can move the clip. You don't need to move the entire pipe. So one of the another difference at this sprinkler is that the foot buttons of this nozzle have springs, which makes it difficult for a single person to attach the clips of it or the clamps. So now here what we have done is we brought one pipe in U shape. We have completed the circle. We have joined the end cap, and as the another set of sprinkler is different, so we cannot continue. So we have taken the another set besides it, and we have continued that line in a row, as you can see, and we have connected this two sets on two different motors from two different wells. So this one is from middle well. It has the connection under that tree. The pipeline's outlet is there. There's a valve. We have connected it there. And this another sprinkler set has connection near the house where the pipeline's valves and outlet is removed. Okay, so talking about the second set of sprinkler. So on this clips there are springs, as I mentioned before. So it's difficult for a single person to attach them, and even while removing, it is difficult to remove it with bare hands. You need a tool because of that spring. It's jammed, so like might be screwdriver or something to open it after it's attached, and with water pressure it gets jammed, so it does not open. Now we have also attached the second set, and it will be completed very soon. And here it is the last nozzle of the second set
काय नाही करू का
with the end cap on. One motor was switched on and another one was having a technical issue, so it will be started a little bit late. So the ladies are back on the grader, and so far they have graded this much of bags. They were simultaneously even stitching them, and they were also keeping them properly. So now the only work is remaining to put them in go down and shift them, so that will be done afterwards. Not only this, we also have some more soybean, and we also have to grade it, but we will grade it using another thresher because both the threshers are comparatively different, and which one we are using right now comparatively consumes more time, but it is more effective. It cleans or it grades seeds more effectively, but still we don't have that much of time and labor issues, and the work is more. So we are going to grade the soybean or thresh the soybean using the another thresher. As you can see, the red one. We'll do that not today, but we'll do it. Okay, so these are papayas which was just planted for home. It's like it has lots of medicinal usage. Papaya, it's good for health and all. So we planted it. There are near about 10 or some plants in a row, and it holds bunch of papayas. I was just removing the dried leaves of this plant. Okay, so Papa used the tractor to spray Roundup on the borders of the farm, but he parked it in the farm itself. So I was just taking it back home and I'll park it. Then we'll head towards the sprinklers. Both the motors are switched on. We'll see it. Okay, so we have shifted the sprinklers after half of the field was irrigated, and then we have shifted it to another half part. You can see it looks beautiful. Simultaneously, we also have the ships rearing in the another field exactly near to the farm where we were irrigating. So these ships also have its own benefits for manuring and clearing the land. Okay, so this part I couldn't shoot at because the second farm simultaneously another labor was putting the sprinklers. Half tillage is remaining, so tomorrow by the time they'll till it with the rotavator, and then we'll shift the sprinkler pipes at the end. Okay, so here the video comes to an end, and I'm standing at the same place because I was shooting intro and outro at the same time. Uh, so don't forget to tell me whether you like the video or not, and I hope you enjoyed it. Simultaneously, if you have any kind of suggestions for me on video content, what type of video you want me to create, or any kind of questions in this or any of my previous videos, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll try to make the videos on it. I'll try to answer your questions if any. So till the next time we meet, I love you guys.